Thoughts to hurt your brain. We are much harsher on our dogs than we are our cats. The simpler an organism is, the closer it is to not being considered living at all. Sometimes, trombones sound like sad farts. We almost never see teenagers in historical movies, only adults and young children. The only thing worse than finding a tapeworm in your food is finding half a tapeworm in your food. People have to pay for premium in order to live a normal life. More people have seen my content than people that I will ever see in my entire life. Some of these uncontacted tribes are going to be really confused when we start establishing more stuff on the moon and there are these new lights coming off of it. Parents who have a famous child actor basically get an instant rebate. Humans are organic mechanical machines, and the majority of the population don't know how to maintain it. I reckon somebody at some point has had to use Google to find out what a dictionary was. Due to modern history and archaeology, we know more about the past than our ancestors did. Autonomous vehicles will make hitchhiking harder, since they will avoid people walking on the roads. Being warned by a hypocrite is how you know something is truly bad. Raking leaves makes you a landscaper. I've lost 4 stone in weight in the past year. Where did it go? Butts are the legs as shoulders are to arms. Those who play video games have virtually killed a ridiculous amount of people and creatures. What if nothing is cute, but we are biologically wired to think that things are cute? Now imagine a species evolved to think that kittens were terrifying monsters. If a man and a woman are stranded alone on an island for a year, there is a good chance that one of them will come back. But there's also a good chance that 3 of them will come back. People judge people for making OnlyFans accounts and publishing content. However, if it was 100% guaranteed that I would become a millionaire overnight by posting pictures of my junk, I'll definitely do it. The reason most of us don't is because we're too scared that we'll start it and it'll fail and everyone will know about it. Pregnancy is 9 months. An average month is 4 weeks. A full term of pregnancy is 40 weeks. That's 10 months. Dogs can eat poop, but eating chocolate can kill them. Humans can eat chocolate, but eating poop can kill us. Considering the vastness and unexplored nature of the Earth's oceans, it is more plausible that UFOs originated from aquatic life forms rather than extraterrestrial ones. Liking somebody's video makes you awesome, but sharing it makes you a legend. If you step on somebody's foot, they open their mouth like a rubbish bin. Isn't it funny that when you eat a sausage, you digest it and your body turns it back into a sausage again? Pregnant women are the only true bodybuilders. Bones decay very slowly, and we know that based on like dinosaurs and stuff. So where are all my baby teeth? When you put a bed in your bedroom, you have less bedroom. Why do people duck when it rains? Like, do they think they're going to get less wet? Searching for a new laptop on your current laptop is just forcing your current laptop to dig its own grave. What if the spider I killed in my bedroom lived its whole life thinking I was its roommate and died wondering what brought on this psychotic break? Why the hell are there like 5 words in the word list? There are 2 types of people. Those who wash their plate because they've just eaten, and those that wash their plate because they need to eat. Interesting that the fact that takeout refers to food, romantic dating, and assassinations. I wonder if it's a coincidence that I've sold exactly 69 copies of my new book. One of your feet have done more steps than the other. A country's failure to provide free eye tests is very short-sighted. TV police dramas and cop shows just teach us how to be better criminals. Whether it works really well or not, a vacuum cleaner always sucks. Having rolled up sleeves feels normal, but if they're rolled up under a jacket, it's extremely uncomfortable. Ice cream stores show you the proportion size of their food, but restaurants don't. In the month of August, I had over 50 million views. And imagine if the social media platforms paid me £1 per view. As a child, you know very little about people, but you feel close to them. But as an adult, you know much about many people, and you feel far away from all of them. Is there another term for thesaurus? Horror movies become less scary if you support the bad guy. Babysitters are teenagers who behave like grown-ups, so that the grown-ups can go out and behave like teenagers. Do you look up sometimes to watch the stars? Well, who is to say you aren't looking down at the stars, with only gravity holding you back from falling into the abyss? Flushing the toilet should be done by a foot pedal. I'm more careful driving my car when there's food on the passenger seat than when there's a human being. The answer to the question, is the glass half full or half empty, depends on whether the glass has just been filled up or just emptied. A cold seat in a public restroom is unpleasant, but a warm seat in a public restroom is worse. Hunger is a side effect of food withdrawal. If I think and dream in my voice, could it mean that my dog thinks in his own barks? Anywhere in the UK is within walking distance. It just depends how much time you've got. When you clap, you hit yourself repeatedly because you like it. I'd like to know the phrase, when shit hits the fan, come into being. I get loads of comments from people asking what car do I drive, but I never get comments from people saying, how are you? Nobody hates Mondays, just a lot of people hate their jobs. Laughing at a fat guy in a gym is like laughing at an unemployed guy at the job centre. Wild animals live in a continuous state of poverty. Considering that YouTube pay a few quid for every 1,000 views, it'd be quite easy for everyone to pull together and make me a millionaire. Running naked is awkward and it kinda hurts to have your private parts just flapping about. Is that why they invented underwear? I'm ready to bet that dinosaurs were similar to dogs. The huge ones were calm, relaxed, while the little ones were yappy, snappy little bastards. Why don't our driver's license show our blood types? Is a salary a bribe for me having to forget my dreams? The person who first proofread Hitler's speeches was a first grammar Nazi. And finally, a lot of critical medical knowledge came from some really evil experiments. Counter! And there you have it. Thank you very much for sticking around and watching this episode. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it, and at some point something really made you think. But it's not over just yet, because before you go, please make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell to make sure you get notified the second I upload another video. Your support to me on this channel means everything to me. And at the moment, yes, the content is a little bit simple. It's a single camera, it's just me talking to you, and I know there's many other better videos out there. And that is why I appreciate you all so much. Because we're still building. We're building a foundation so we can take this platform to the next level. Because the more views I get, the more subs I get, the more followers I get, the more comments and shares I get, the more that can be put back into this. And the better everything will become. And that's all going to be thanks to you. Absolute legends. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit them buttons. And I'll see you on the next video. Counter!